Chapter 11. Bigan left the palace and made his way directly to the guesthouse where Ji Chang was staying. Ji Chang welcomed him at the gate, and when greetings were over, each took a seat inside. This morning I petitioned His Majesty to bury the corpses of the dukes and allow you to. Retardant. L may have the opportunity someday to repay you for saving my life. Ji Chang said gratefully. Bigan moved forward, took Ji Chang's hand, and spoke in a low voice. We've neither law nor discipline in the country at present. It isn't a good omen that the dukes were put to death unjustly. My worthy duke, you ought to leave here with all speed. You should bid farewell at the palace and quit the place early tomorrow morning. Any delay might mean a change for the worse, as the minions hate you very much. Bear this in mind. I'm deeply grateful for your invaluable advice, Prime Minister, and will never forget your abundant virtue. Ji Chang answered with emotion. Early the next morning, Ji Chang presented himself at the palace gate, knelt down, and kowtowed in farewell to the king. Then he left the city by the west gate and rode to the Chengting Pavilion, about 10 li beyond the capital. Huang Feihu, Bigan, Weizi, Jizi, and the other ministers had been waiting there for him. As soon as Ji Chang dismounted, Huang Feihu and Weizi moved up to greet him. As you're going home today, we've prepared wine to bid you farewell. However, we've got to make an appeal, and answered politely. Though His Majesty's so ungrateful, you should recall the virtues of the deceased emperors and continue to serve him as a good minister. Take no harsh action that would throw the country into a turmoil. Weizi advised solemnly. I cannot forget the grace His Majesty showed in pardoning me, and I'm deeply grateful for your kindness in saving my life. I've got no ambition to do anything to upset the country, he said and bowed. All the ministers raised their glasses to wish Ji Chang good luck on his journey. Ji Chang could drink an extraordinary quantity of wine, and the party went on for a long while, as they were unwilling to part. They were thus enjoying themselves when Fei Zheng and Johan rode over with food and wine to bid farewell to Ji Chang. At the sight of them, the Slady, you're coming far. Ji Chang said, as you're returning to your dukedom today, we've come here to wish you a pleasant journey. Please forgive us for being a little late. Fei Zheng said. Ji Chang was a virtuous and honest man and treated people sincerely. He felt pleased to meet them, as Fei Zheng and Johan were very solicitous. As the other ministers had already left, the three of them drank alone. Let's use larger cups, Fei Zheng suggested after they'd been drinking for some time. He then filled a large wine cup and handed it to Ji Chang, who emptied it in a single draught. I must thank you for your hospitality. I hope that I might return it someday. Ji Chang thanked him. He had a prodigious capacity for wine and drank several more cups in succession. Duke, you're well known for your divination, but is it really reliable? Fei Zheng asked. The theory of yin and yang is completely logical, so the divination's naturally reliable, Ji Chang said with confidence. As His Majesty handles state affairs in a most haphazard way, can you predict the fate of this dynasty? Fei Zheng asked on purpose. Ji Chang, already half drunk, forgot to guard against them. The future's so dark that his rule won't last long. King Zhou will be the last monarch of the dynasty. The way he rules only serves to speed up his own downfall. It's unbearable even to mention it. When do you think the end will come? Fei Zheng asked further. In a few decades, no more, Ji Chang replied. Ji Chang was a virtuous and honest man. Not realizing their real intentions, he made a divination, but then fell silent for a long time before saying somberly, your fates are most strange. What's so strange about them? Ji Chang hesitated. Though life and death are destined by fate, the manner of death varies widely. Some lives are taken by disease such as tuberculosis, heart attack, ascites, or the plague, while others by fire, flood, torture, or suicide. But yours are exceptions to all these. It puzzles me that you two should die in such a bizarre manner. How are we going to die? And where? Fei Zhang and Yu Han asked, laughing uproariously. For some unknown reason, you'll be caught in snow and frozen to death in the ice. Fei Zhang and Yu Han smiled. The time of birth and place of death are preordained. Let things be as they are destined. As they continued drinking, Fei Zhang and Yu Han asked cunningly, Duke, have you ever divined your own fate? Yes, I have. I found that I'll have a natural death in a good place. Fei Zhang and Yu Han congratulated him falsely, saying, Duke, you're sure to be blessed with both happiness and longevity. Ji Chang thanked the two flatterers sincerely, and the three men drank several more cups together. Then Fei Zhang and Yu Han got up and said, Please excuse us. We have business to attend to in the palace, and must take our leave. Take care on your journey. But on their way back, they began swearing. That old beast. He's facing immediate death, yet he spouts nonsense about dying naturally. He claims that we'll be frozen in ice. He was obviously cursing us. When they reached the fairy longevity palace, Fei Zhang and Johan dismounted and entered to see King Zhou. What did he say about me? The king asked hurriedly. Ji Chang's bitter and resentful. He insulted you with a lot of unruly talk, and is guilty of gross disrespect towards your majesty. That old bastard. I forgave him and set him free, but he isn't at all grateful. On the contrary, he insulted me. What wickedness! Tell me what he said. He predicted that the dynasty would end in this generation. Only a few decades remain. Besides that, he said that you wouldn't be blessed with a good and proper death. King Zhou roared with anger. Did you ask the old bastard how he would die? We did ask such a question, and he said that he would be sure to enjoy a good death. He wags his tongue and deceives people with nonsense. His life or death is controlled absolutely by your majesty, but he fails to realize it, and still says that he'll have a good death. He's simply deceiving himself. When we asked him to divine our future, he said that we would be frozen to death in ice. No one, not even a plebeian, has ever been frozen to death in ice. He's absurd. We suggest that you have him executed without delay. Let Chao Tian bring him back. Chop his head off and hang it on the city wall as a warning to sorcerers. King Zhou ordered. When Ji Chang got on his horse, he realized that he had spoken rashly while under the influence of wine. He ordered his party to set out with all haste, lest any incident should occur. As they hurried along, Ji Chang was busy thinking. The divination I made showed that I would suffer for 7 years. How can I return home now so peacefully? Those thoughtless words I spoke before Fei Zhang and Yu Han are bound to cause trouble. He pondered and noticed a horse galloping towards him. As it drew nearer, he recognized General Chao Tian. Grand Duke, by order of His Majesty, you're requested to return to Jiaoge at once. Chao Tian shouted to him. I knew, General Chao? Ji Chang answered calmly. He then addressed his men. It's difficult to escape the present calamity. Return home with all speed, and I'll be back safely in 7 years. Tell Bo Yikao to be obedient to his mother, to live in harmony with his brothers, and to not change the laws and customs of the land. I've nothing more to say. You may go. As his attendants continued their westward journey in tears, Ji Chang followed Chao Tian back to Jiaoge. Huang Feihu was shocked to hear the unexpected news that Ji Chang was returning to Jiaoge. He silently pondered. Why is he coming back again? Could Fei Zhang and Yu Han be conspiring to hurt him? He immediately ordered General Zhou Ji. Ask all the old princes, ministers, and high officials to hurry to the palace gate. Galloping with urgent haste to the palace gate, Huang Feihu saw Ji Chang waiting there and quickly asked him, Why did you come back again? His Majesty's ordered my return. I don't know the reason. When Chao Tian reported Ji Chang's return, King Zhou ordered furiously. Bring him in here right now. Ji Chang knelt down on the cinnabar terrace steps before the king and reported. By your bountiful grace, you set me free and allowed me to return to my dukedom. For what reason did your majesty order my return? King Zhou swore in a loud voice. You damned wretch! I forgave you and let you return to your grand dukedom, but you didn't think how to return my kindness. On the contrary, you wantonly insulted me. Ji Chang answered. Though I'm extremely stupid, I know that there's heaven above, earth below, and the king between them. I know I was brought up by my parents and educated by my teachers. I have respected heaven, earth, the king, parents, and teachers all my life. How could I dare commit the capital crime of insulting you? King Zhou's anger was unabated. You still dare to use your enticing tongue to defend yourself with sophistry. You must be put to death for insulting me with your divination. Divination by the 8 diagrams was invented by the ancient sage emperors Shen Nong and Fu Exai. It's used to predict the success or failure of events and wasn't falsely forged by me. I simply read what's predicted. I wouldn't have dared to make rash predictions on my own. Try making a divination to see how my dynasty will fare. King Zhou demanded. I made one for you with inauspicious results. I told Fei Zhong and Yu Hun about it, but merely said the results weren't auspicious and nothing more. I wouldn't have dared to give my own presumptuous opinions. King Zhou sprang up from his throne. You cursed me, saying I wouldn't be blessed with a good death, and bragged that you would live a long life and die in a proper place. What's that if not an insult to your king? You confuse the masses with your sorcery, and are sure to bring chaos to the nation. I'll show you right now that your prediction about your own good death isn't true. He mocked Ji Chang, then ordered, take him out and behead him. As the royal guards came forward for Ji Chang, King Zhou heard voices outside the court. Your Majesty, you mustn't put him to death. We've got written reports. He looked up and saw Huang Feihu, Wei Zi, and 5 other princes hasten into the court. They knelt down before him. Both the people and your ministers appreciated your great virtue in setting Ji Chang free and letting him return to his dukedom. Divination was invented by the sage Emperor Fu Shi, not by Ji Chang. He just made his divination according to the theory, whether it's true or not. He's really an honest gentleman, not a cunning bootlicker. We beg you to forgive him this minor error, Your Majesty. How can I when he uses his sorcery to insult me? King Zhou retorted. We don't speak for Ji Chang but for the future of the nation. Bi Gan replied. His execution is of minor importance compared with the safety and consolidation of the Shang dynasty. Ji Chang is known to all and is loved by all. His divinations are made according to fixed theories and aren't his own fabrication. If you don't believe them, Your Majesty, you may order him to divine the immediate future. You may pardon him if he proves accurate and charge him with sorcery if he doesn't. King Zhou yielded to their plea and ordered Ji Chang to predict the development of current events. Ji Chang divined with gold coins and gave a cry of alarm. Your Majesty, the divination indicates that the ancestral temple will catch fire tomorrow. You must quickly remove all the images and spirit tablets of your ancestors, lest they be destroyed. According to your divination, at what time tomorrow will the fire break out? It will happen at noon. Ji Chang answered with confidence. In that case, put him in jail temporarily, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. The king decided. All the ministers left the court, and at the palace gate, Ji Chang expressed his gratitude. Duke, you will be facing a crisis tomorrow. You must take great care. Huang Feihu warned him. I can only abide by the will of heaven. Ji Chang predicts that the ancestral temple will catch fire tomorrow. What shall we do if it comes true? King Zhou asked Fei Zhong, when all the ministers were gone. Your Majesty, order the temple guards to watch the ancestral temple very carefully. Don't let anybody burn candles or incense sticks for worship. That way there's no way a fire can start. Fei Zhong replied. You're quite right. King Zhou nodded. On the following day, Huang Feihu, invited the 7 princes to his home to wait for the fire. At noon, everyone became alarmed as no fire had occurred in the ancestral temple. But then a sudden thunderbolt cracked through the sky, shaking the mountains and rivers. Attendants rushed in. The ancestral temple's on fire. They reported. This strange fire is an omen that the dynasty won't last long. Bi Gan sighed. Everyone left the mansion to watch the big fire. Dark smoke from the temple covered the sky, tumbling day into night. Flames flashed like lightning, and the roar of the fire could be heard all over the capital. A strong wind blew and fanned the flames, and in a short time the gold and pearl doors, carved pillars, and glazed roof tiles were completely destroyed. The ancestral temple of the Sheng was reduced to ashes. By this, heaven decreed the downfall of the dynasty. It was no longer in the power of man to prevent it. King Zhou was holding a discussion with some of his officials in the ministers. Ji Chang's prediction has come true. What can we do with him now? King Zhou asked disappointedly. Though his prediction has come true, it's only accidental. How can we set him free? It would be better to keep him here so that the kingdom will remain in peace. Fei Zhang and Yu Hun suggested. You're right. King Zhou agreed. Just then, Huang Feihu, Bi Gan, Wei Zi, and the others arrived. The fire has proved Ji Chang's divination. I hope your majesty will keep your word and pardon him. Bi Gan said. Yes, his prediction has come true, and I'll repeal the death sentence. Nevertheless, I can't set him free. He must live at Yoli until the state is restored to peace and order. Only then may he return home. They thanked the king for his kindness and left the court. At the palace gate, Bi Gan told Ji Chang what the king had decided. Ji Chang immediately knelt down and kowtowed towards the palace in gratitude. When Ji Chang arrived under escort at Yoli, people surged into the streets, knelt, and welcomed him with wine and mutton. Ji Chang lived there peacefully, his mind at ease, bearing not the slightest grudge against the king. One day, Huang Feihu received the report that Jiang Wenhuan had rebelled and was attacking Yohun Pass with 400,000 men. Shun was attacking Sunshan Pass with 200,000 men. This meant that 400 marquises had already risen against King Zhou. Sighing deeply over the fate of the kingdom and its people, Huang Feihu issued orders to his generals to tightly guard the strategic passes. But now let's turn to Fairy Primordial in the Golden Light Cave on Qiangyun Mountain. One day he was sitting idly in his cave when White Crane Lad arrived from the Jade Emptiness Palace with a letter. Taking the letter, Fairy Primordial turned to face Mount Kunlun and kowtowed respectfully. Jiang Ziya will soon leave Mount Kunlun, and you're requested to send the Pearl Spirit to the world straightway. White Crane Lad told him. I know that already. When the White Crane Lad had left, Fairy Primordial sent the Pearl Spirit down to the world of men. If you want to know how events developed, you must read the next chapter.